In just the time it takes to enjoy an afternoon tea, this cleaner helped the police crack a case that had remained unsolved for a long time. Undisturbed by the noisy environment around him, he began to think rapidly. 10 days ago, the son-in-law of a prominent family was steamed to death in the sauna room. At first glance, it seemed like an accident caused by intoxication, but the autopsy report revealed that the actual cause of death was a broken neck. Morgan re-examined and organized the clues in the case file, quickly deducing that the initial crime scene was actually in the upstairs bathroom. John immediately questioned this, arguing that the bathroom was quite far from the sauna room. So how could the killer have moved this 220-pound body that distance? Without saying much, Morgan immediately led everyone to simulate the crime on site. That night, as the killer passed by the bathroom, he happened to discover the defenseless victim, Barry, taking a shower inside. After looking around, the killer spotted a hairdryer and planned to electrocute Barry. However, the killer failed to consider that a short circuit in the hairdryer could cause a fire. Although he extinguished the flames in time, there were still scorch marks left on the wall. Since the outlet matched the wallpaper style, to cover his tracks, the killer had no choice but to replace it with a white outlet in the next room. But Anna was suspicious of this. As it turned out, since 1990, the United States has required all hairdryers to be equipped with safety devices to prevent electrocution accidents. How could Morgan not have considered this? In fact, the hairdryer found at the crime scene was manufactured in the 1980s and was not equipped with an anti-electric shock device. As for how the killer moved the victim out of the bathroom, it was quite simple. Through the laundry chute in the room. The opening was large enough to accommodate an average adult body. However, since the body was stuffed in head first, it definitely landed head first when it fell. And that was the reason his neck got broken. At the time, there were also clothes belonging to other family members in the laundry chute, which were stained with blood, greatly increasing the difficulty of the police investigation. Finally, the killer transported Barry's body to the sauna room, staged the scene, and thoroughly steamed him. Although Morgan's deduction was brilliant, his colleagues at the police station did not believe his theory at all. Moreover, just a few days earlier, the victim's father-in-law had suddenly confessed on his deathbed that he was the real killer. The case should have been closed, but Morgan was unwilling to see any innocent person take the blame. The victim's father-in-law had undergone hip surgery and was not capable of dragging the body into the sauna room. His confession before death was only to protect the family's reputation and prevent them from continuing to be disgraced by this murder case.